traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1258th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar, and that would be me. Good evening, traders. This nightly video is being filmed on Monday night for trading Tuesday, December 16th, 2014. Traders, if you like what you are about to see in this video, and these videos are geared to teach you the art of technical analysis, which should help teach you how to become a much better trader moving forward. If you like what you're about to see, you come on down to livewithoscar.com and make sure you view the other 1,257 videos that are here to help teach you technical analysis. Traders, before we get moving, we should know that futures trading is extremely risky, can cause substantial financial loss, and is not suitable for all traders. Volatility has been through the roof. Make sure you place your stops and place them first. Traders, we know a stop can be our best friend. Stops don't always work, but you've got to put them in. You've got to have your insurance against your investment. Put your stops in first. All right, so what's on the board, traders? This, of course, is my opinion, but it is a technical opinion and has nothing to do with what I think. All right, so what is next? Well, first of all, we've got a red Omni to start off the Tuesday trading session. So red Omni coming our way for Tuesday, but I don't think the red Omnis are going to last much longer. And traders, I've got something to show you. We'll get right into the charts in a few moments. Let's go look at the board. What next? That's what I want you to find. That's what I want to find out. That's what I've researched. That's what I want to show you. What next? Here's what I think. Aunt Janet to the rescue, baby. FOMC meeting. Tuesday, Wednesday. I say Aunt Janet to the rescue. I'll show you why the charts think that that is what's coming next. Gold getting a little heavy. I think so. And then I've got a corn cup and handle chart we started looking at together several days ago. I'd like to update you on that chart. Traders, before I get moving, I know there's not much time, but if you haven't gone to, what's the website?
Healthcare.gov.
If you haven't gone to healthcare.gov, make sure you go, because from what I understand, you've got until midnight tonight to sign up for your healthcare, so make sure you go. Traders, with no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, the first chart I'm going to show you this evening is the Dow Jones Transportation Average Weekly Bar. You've seen every chart that you're about to see in the last few videos, but you need to continue watching to see where we are. So, I showed you this a few days back, and I said, so big deal if we're right here, so we'll drop to that line maybe and hold. Not a big deal. So here's what's going on right now. We've been gyrating inside of this monstrous parallel channel, right? Just gyrating inside of it, staying inside of it. Woo, one break through it, but then we get right back to the highs. And now we're about to go challenge the support right there. But as you can see, it held, and it held, and it held, and it held. You had one piercing, and this should hold. So we're looking at the market getting much, much closer to support for Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday, I should say, than it certainly was on Sunday night for Monday when we were looking at this chart. So here we are now, Monday night for Tuesday, looking at this chart, and I'm telling you that by Wednesday we should be at that line and bouncing off of it. At least we should be. Let's see what happens. Dow Jones Industrial Average Weekly Bar. Same chart. What now? We finally came down and hit the line, right? We went from here to here. Then we went here and we finally hit this line. What now? Well, I say there's a little bit room. There's a little bit more room for the downside, but that's about all we're going to see. And let's look at another chart. Once again, market's been coming off, and I've shown you this chart several times in my last few videos. Emini S&P Weekly, we hit the line in 2012 and held it. Held it again, held it a third time, held it a fourth time, held it a fifth time, held it a sixth time, held it a seventh time, pierced it once, then went right back up. So we're at 7 wins, 1 loss, and right now we're testing the line. What now? There's one in question. What now? Well, here's what I think comes next. Aunt Janet to the rescue, silly. Come on now, it's simple. Here's what I say is going on. Market has been coming off, and right into an FOMC meeting. We're starting to hit support. I say that's interesting. I think the support holds. Here's your NASDAQ. I've been showing you this chart since we got up here. Now we're finally down to the line. Will it hold? We'll find out, but it does seem to hold when it gets down there. Aunt Janet to the rescue, if you ask me. Come on, Aunt Janet, I know you can do this for us. Come on, this is your nephew Oscar asking. Come on, Auntie Janet. Then we've got the German DAX. Remember I showed you the double top? I said it looks like it's going to be a double top. We'll observe it. Well, it turned out that it was a double top. Since I've shown it to you, we did this, and boom, right to the line. What now? Auntie Janet, of course. That's what I think is coming. So let's look at a few more charts, traders. I do think that the Fed meeting coincides perfectly with us dragging ourselves down into the support in all those charts I just showed you. We will take it one day at a time. Now, is gold getting heavy? I say yes. Traders, this chart has worked wonders for us at these videos. You are OMNIX who follow the videos, and at the OmniVision trading site at my chat room, I have shown you some amazing things based on this gold chart. First off, we gave you the top in gold at 1680 when we were all the way up here, and we looked for 1140. The market dumped all the way down. Boom, it got right into our area. And then we recognized that this was a formation that was played out, and we were having that formation repeat. Since then, I've been showing it to you, and if you remember, we'll just go over it. I said, look, you've got this. It bounced, came down and hit the top line, bounced again, had a small hook, and dumped. Then I showed you this one and said, look, it bounced, came up, bounced again, hit the line, came down, had a small hook, and dumped. Exactly what happened here. So I had these three arrows right there, and I put those three arrows right here and said, this is what should come next. And it did. We dumped, and we dumped. I contend that we are now right here at this point of the chart, right here, and we are about to do a nosedive just like that, right here. This is where I contend we are now. Remember, I was absolutely unequivocally right when I claimed that this area was this area. Now I'm claiming that this area is right here, and we should have a nosedive. That's what I'm looking for in gold. Traders, pull your own charts, but remember, this has worked wonders for us, this gold chart. Look at the charts before you listen to people's opinions out there on television. Then there is this, the dollar index, traders. Now here's what I'm seeing. You had the top, you came off, you had the second top, it came off. From that second top all the way to here, gold went crazy, the currencies went crazy, U.S. indices went crazy. Dollar has since stopped and started to gain legs. You know what I think happens next? I think we move straight up into the F leg and make new highs. The stock market goes up. The dollar goes up. I'll bet you they both stay together. So maybe no decoupling starting yet, but that's okay. If the dollar wants to take the stock market higher, let it do so. I think dollar ends up running and penetrating through the upper resistance. Then there is the corn chart, traders. Do you remember I brought this chart to you last week, sometime early last week, and said, look, I've noticed a cup and handle. I think corn is about to break out of a cup and handle, and I showed you the illustration. Here is where it was, and this is where it went, traders, and this is fantastic. Take a look. My goodness, how about a round of applause for that bad boy? Again, here's where it was. And look what just happened. Rock and roll. Technical analysis. Keep your eyes on the corn. Traders, pull your own charts. Do your own homework. Me and Aunt Janet will see you at livewithoscar.com. So, traders, there's your analysis. There's my technical argument for why we're going to start off with the red Omni. But I think before this week gets too far into it, the red Omni is going to turn to a green Omni, and we'll end up buying. Yesterday, we sold the highs in the NASDAQ and S&P, and it dumped. Then we bought a dip, and it rallied, and we got out. Then we sold it, and it dumped, and we stopped. Tomorrow, you may get the same type of action. You may get two-sided market. If the ES dips deep enough tomorrow, it would trigger another Omni buy like you've seen today, which worked out really well for an intraday trade. Not all of our trades work out every day. We know futures trading can be risky, right? Well, lately, my goodness, this OMNI has been dynamite. So let's see what we're going to get out of it. All right, traders, remember, do your own analysis. Don't ever accept anyone's technical or their worst fundamental opinion on where markets are going to go next. Look at the charts. Come to livewithoscar.com. Let us help you read the charts like a pro. All right, traders, that's about it. Remember, if you like these videos, subscribe to me at YouTube. This way you get a notification the moment one of my videos goes out. All right, traders, remember, come to livewithoscar.com. Come to my free trading rooms. And remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders are Janet to the rescue, baby. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.